It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Panthers' electric quarterback. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Panthers and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin with my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at the Panthers in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that mindset of, we're going to do what we do and make the other guys react to us. And we've definitely got a couple of headstrong coordinators who won't back down from the challenge. So this will be a battle of wits as much as it'll be a battle of brother.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Set, punch.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6'1" quarterback from Old Dominion. It's Taylor Heinicke.
Let's face it, you don't see too many Old Dominion alums suiting up under center in the NFL. And in fact, Taylor Heinicke, the first ODU quarterback to suit up for a regular season game, not to mention doing well in the playoffs. This guy's an absolute fighter. Fought for every chance he's had in this league. Attitude, determination, those carry over to his teammates very well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Heinicke. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Heinicke. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
Here we go.
And it'll be Dolphin football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Go. Okay, freeze, cut, cut.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drip back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Okay,
From
right.
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check right. Black block.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here we go.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Cut, cut.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Come on, set.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Check, check. Yellow, line. Check, cut.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Heineke on 3rd and 2. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of...
2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Heineke. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A give up the middle. Hubbard brought down at the 20. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well.
Ready.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Cut, cut.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Quick. Yellow.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Cut. Ready. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Ready. Ready.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 36 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Heineke. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Another try after the first down sack. Heineke, he gets it to Thomas. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. A first down throw for Heineke. Escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now Heineke. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 2nd and 10, Heineke. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. As the first half is winding down, and the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start at Raymond James Stadium, an NFC South matchup between New Orleans and Tampa Bay. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. The Giants trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the 29, Heineke. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
On the ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the counter, this is Robinson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ready.
From the 29, Tua over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hut, go. Blue check. Check, pitch. Yellow.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I know that play went for no yardage, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, wherever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher, so sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First down, Heineke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Heineke, and his pass incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On 3rd down, Heineke. Flush to his right. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Heineke now. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Fourth down, Heineke. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Check White.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. The 20, 10, 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. Now the ball comes loose. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Josh Allen drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this quarter?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st and 10, Heineke. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Heineke. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Smith red. Blue check.
Robinson with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now Tua. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Heineke to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Heineke. Catch made here by Campbell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Throwing. Heineke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw is Heineke. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. They'll run right side with Mostert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke, he'll dump this one off to Hubbard. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Heineke. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll run here with Hubbard, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Heineke. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Tua and the Dolphins down 21-20, just under 2 minutes to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Tua to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Now Tua. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. Back to throw is Tua. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. He'll look to throw. Pass complete, Thomas. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact, he's going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Automatic first. Exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Quick, yellow, opposite, green.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Holding, offense.
So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll run for it with Robinson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this,